Hello, I'm Tammy O'Toole, and I'm a social worker for Shamrock Services. At Shamrock Services, we provide counseling services for a variety of purposes. Today, I'm talking with Barbara, who has been referred to me by one of her friends. Prior to the beginning of this vignette, I carefully and thoroughly completed an informed consent conversation with my client, and the client consented for treatment. I also carefully and thoroughly reviewed all confidentiality policies with the client, and all appropriate authorizations of release of information have been signed by the client. Hello, Barbara. I would like to thank you for coming in today. Is it okay with you? I will be taking some notes during our sessions. Can you please tell me what brings you to see me today?
Well, I'm a manager at a store, and I've recently been coming up short on my deposits and being threatened with my job if it happens again. I don't know where to turn to.
Coming up short in money is definitely not good. Do you have any idea where the money might be going?
Yes, I borrow some here and there.
What do you borrow the money for?
'Cause I need it.
Okay, what do you need the money for?
To pay for the lottery tickets I buy. I go to the gas station across the street, and just when I'm sure I am about to run out of money or hit money, I run out of the money.
What do you mean about to hit?
You know, get the payback. You can only lose so many times.
Have you ever hit before?
Oh yeah, lots of times.
What do you do with the money when you hit it?
I buy more tickets to win more.
Do you think you might have a gambling problem?
No, I can quit.
Okay, how often are you paid at your job?
Bi-weekly, but it's not often enough.
What do you do when you get paid?
I have to cash my check, pay cash advance back, and a few bills.
What bills do you have?
Have to pay the water bill at the house, my phone and my car payment, and sometimes insurance.
How often is sometimes?
When I have to pay it to get proof, or I will lose my job.
Okay, so you have to have insurance for your job, and you have to prove it. Do you pay it off when you pay it, or just enough to get another card?
Just enough for the proof card.
So you're saying you drive without insurance often?
Yes.
Okay. What would you do if you got in an accident and you didn't have insurance?
I guess try to pay it off to get covered real quick.
Okay, you say you pay cash advance back. How did you get involved in the cash advance?
I needed some money to go play lottery tickets. My paycheck wasn't enough to get me through.
How often is your paycheck not enough to get you through?
Every pay period.
What do you do when you need money for something important like gas or an emergency and you're out of money?
I borrow it from people.
How often do you borrow the money?
Only when I need it.
And how often is that? Occasionally, rarely, a lot?
A lot.
Is it every pay period?
Yeah.
In the list of things you pay, you said cash advance, water, phone, insurance, your car. You didn't say you paid people back. Do you pay back the people you borrow money from?
Sometimes. It may take me a while, but I try to.
Who do you borrow it from?
Family, co-workers, wherever I can.
Do you know how much you spend a week on tickets?
I don't spend that much, just a few dollars.
Okay, let's try something. Let's make a chart. Take this calendar, mark your pay dates, and when your bills are due. Put the amounts of each on there with them.
This seems childish. I don't know when stuff is due. I have to have the utilities and my phone.
If we write down where the income is and where the outcome is, maybe we can see how much you are actually spending. If we can locate where a problem might be, then perhaps we can maybe save your job.
What about gas and food? I buy that too.
That's right. Those are necessities. Write the amounts you spend on the side column. What are your totals there, Barbara?
It shows I should have $600 left over each pay period. Wow, $1,200 a month I have no answer to. Do I really spend this much on tickets?
Barbara, I do not think either of us know exactly how much is being spent on tickets. But if you are borrowing money, it may be more than $1,200.
Maybe I do have a gambling problem. How do I fix this?
Well, ultimately, there is no one answer, and it's ultimately up to you. But together, we can work on and create some realistic goals for you. We can overcome this, and you can regain your finances and hopefully keep your job. What do you think should be some of your goals?
I need to stop buying tickets. That's it.
That's an awful big step. That's the ultimate goal we want, I'm sure. Maybe it would be easier to take smaller steps to get you to that big step.
Maybe not go back to cash advance after I pay it off this next time. This is going to be hard.
Well, I'm sure it will be, but we can get through this. If we can make that your first goal, that would be a great step to get started. How about we meet every 2 weeks after you get paid, and we'll talk about your accomplishments and your goals. We'll talk about if you wanted to buy tickets or if you did, and keep all your tickets and how much money you're spending on them, and we'll go from there. Bring me some proof that you paid your cash advance off and you didn't go back, and we'll meet in 2 weeks. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
All right.